I'd like to take a bereavement leave.
I don't mind you taking some time off.
Who should I hand over my tasks to while I'm gone?
Okay, I'll just work harder. Is that what you want?
Here you go.
Trouble Busters!
This is Melanie.
Yeah, it's me. What's up?
I'm very sorry for the last-minute notice, but my father suddenly passed away, so I'd like to take a bereavement leave.
What? Bereavement leave? Really?
Yes.
I don't mind you taking some time off.
Thank you very much. I believe it will be about a week.
A week?
Yes, according to the company policy, it states that I get 7 days. Since he's my father, I believe it's an appropriate amount of time.
I see. Well, do whatever you want.
Why does he have to say it like that?
Back in my days, it was so challenging to take care of our parents when they got older. I envy you for being born in such a nice generation.
Why does he have to be so rude towards someone who just lost their family member? Even if things were that way in the past, is that something he really needs to talk about right now? So, I'm sorry to ask, but who should I hand over my tasks to while I'm gone?
Okay, I'll just work harder. Is that what you want? I'll have to do extra work worth another manpower, but I guess I have no choice. Oh, jeez.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
I guess I'll have to replan my entire week. Ugh.
What is wrong with him? I don't feel confident working together with a boss like him. I can't take his rude behavior and insults anymore. I'm not letting him get away with this. Trouble Busters! Sir?
Melanie, long time no see. Don't worry. While you were gone, I've worked so hard to cover your absence.
I'm sorry about that, and thank you so much.
No need to thank me. I made sure I worked hard. For you! Why are you staying so quiet? Are you wordless because you're too happy? I guess you can't thank me enough, huh?
I'm very sorry for all the inconveniences for my sudden absence. I hope you forgive me for the further rudeness.
Huh?
Here you go.
What is this?
After my father passed away, my mother will be all on her own, so I'd like to move back to my hometown.
I see. So that's how you're playing this game. Do you even realize how this department is going to be tight with manpower by losing one team member?
Yes, I'm fully aware.
I guess it can't be helped if it's a family situation.
Thank you very much for your understanding.
Take care.
He kept giving insults until the very last moment. Ugh. I guess I'll say farewell to the CEO, too. I'm coming in.
Hello, Melanie. My deepest condolences for your loss. You don't look too well yet, but I guess it can't be helped.
Thank you very much. You've taken such great care of me, and I'm very sorry to tell you this, especially since I'm grateful for all that you've done, but I'd like to resign from this company.
Are you going back to your hometown?
That's what I told Mr. Gerald.
Would you like to take a longer leave?
What?
Just so you can refresh yourself. You should spend some time by yourself to get some proper rest. The pain and suffering in your heart are things that only time can heal. It's not too late for you to decide on your resignation after that leave. What do you think?
Thank you very much. I'd like to take your kindness then. It's true that I can't agree with myself to just leave this company after all the rude things he said to me. And most importantly, I wouldn't know what to say to my parents after sending me out of my hometown with warm wishes, especially with my father. I'm not going to let things end this way.
What? Why are you here?
I don't have to move back to my hometown anymore. My letter of resignation hasn't been processed yet, so I changed my mind.
I see. I guess I don't really care, though.
Is that what you tell me after insulting me so badly?
Anyway, I'll be taking my PTO for a few days starting tomorrow.
What?
Well, I'm going home after I clean my desk today.
Did something happen?
My mother fell ill. It's nothing critical, but she's on her own in the countryside. I need to be with her until she's stable.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
He said so many rude things when Melanie asked for bereavement leave, though. He's unbelievable. Does he think he's special or something? Did you guys just say something, huh?
Sir, you should hurry up and go see your mother.
That's right. I'll go ahead and do that. Good morning, everyone. He's back. Was everything rough while I was gone? Did you guys have any idea how to operate while the leader was missing? What's with his baseless confidence? We have a lot of talented team members here. Thanks to that, I've been able to spend my PTO without any regrets. Now that I'm back, you guys don't have to worry about anything.
Sir?
Melanie.
How is your mother?
Yeah, she's doing well now. It seems like she hit her hip. I rushed to go back to see her, but it turned out that it wasn't anything serious. She got better quickly.
I'm glad to hear that.
But then, since I took some PTO, I decided to spend it wisely. I'm sorry. I had such a productive time off.
Since you haven't handed over any of your tasks to anyone.
Huh? What? Didn't I make sure that I divided my work to assign it to you guys?
No.
I'm sorry about that. I was in an emergency situation with my mother. I guess I wasn't being myself.
I'm sure. When something happens to our parents or our family, we'd want to rush to make sure that they're okay, right?
Why are you looking at me like that? What are you trying to say?
I'm wondering if you would now understand how I was feeling when I was asking for bereavement leave.
What are you talking about? Is that something you must ask? Of course I understand how you felt.
Then why did you have to say things that way?
Look, Melanie, work is all about teamwork, and I'm the director who needs to get everyone collaborating. Every week I've been planning detailed plans before I divide the tasks among all of you.
I understand that.
And I told you, didn't I? When I got your call, I said that I needed to replan the entire week. The team was still working without any issues at the end of the day, only because I worked hard to cover your absence. That's why everything was okay while you were gone. The moment you requested bereavement leave, I could see myself being buried in a pile of tasks to handle. Of course I'd be stressed out. I'm a human too.
But then you've requested PTO this time around, knowing that you'll be causing trouble to everyone else. Shouldn't we all support each other during tough times like this?
What are you talking about? Besides, don't even pretend that nothing happened. I made sure that I worked hard to cover your absence.
The way you see it, you're making it sound like I'm not appreciating you enough no matter how much I thank you. Should there be anyone else who ends up in a situation like me and you would talk to them like that, they'd feel guilty for taking that necessary time off, and they won't be able to focus on saying farewell to the deceased person.
That's just your own values, right? No matter how I say things, there are some people who don't really care about taking bereavement leaves either. They won't even care how rough it gets for the rest of us. Not everyone is as sensitive as you are.
Isn't that exactly your own values, though? He's not even willing to listen. Ugh.
Either way, losing one person would cause so much trouble to others. You would know that since you're so smart, right, Melanie?
I understand, but then why is it that
I have to take my PTO so easily? Is that what you're gonna ask? My PTO was something that was legitimate, that's all.
Are you telling me that mine wasn't legitimate?
Look, I hope you don't consider PTO the equivalent of a bereavement leave. PTO is something that's determined by law. It's what workers are entitled to, and it's time off that you get paid for. The law determines the number of days that we're entitled to, and the longer your tenure is, you'll accrue more days per year. On the other hand, bereavement leave is not something that's ordered by the labor law.
But then according to our company policy...
I know it's there. That's why I approved your bereavement leave.
But then, as I said a few times earlier, I'd like you to stop talking like that.
What did you just say?
If you talk like that, no one can feel confident about their leave.
Confident, huh?
And also, if you're going to talk about teamwork, I wish you had made sure that you divided your work among the others to make sure things were okay for the rest of us. Since you neglected to do so, we were all in huge confusion. Can't you even think about things on our end? Couldn't you have imagined how chaotic it would have been here because you didn't hand over any of the work? Having one person missing it causes so much burden to the rest of the team. The teamwork that you've been talking about is just nothing but words. By the way, have you noticed? Everything that I just said was things that you said to me.
Since when has our company come up with such a unique rule? Mr. Burrows! Why is it that I don't recall that rule when I'm the CEO? Mr. Burrows, why are you here? I was told that you were back from your time off. I wanted to talk to you. What? No way! In that case, I would have been happy to come to you instead. No need to be so considerate. I wanted to talk to you in front of everyone, so I purposely decided to come here. What do you mean by that? I can't believe you're making your team make faces like these. This is the answer. I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. Why? Why is everyone making those faces?
Don't you understand? What we seek from you, that's to accept your team's ideas and suggestions, and to support your team as you stay empathetic with us, and at the same time, be precise with the orders you give. We need you to make swift decisions, and if there are any issues, we want you to be responsible for them and act quickly to help us solve the problem. We want you to always help the team grow and improve. It's true that coming up with weekly plans and dividing the work are the bare minimum tasks that a director should be handling. However, when it comes to your own PTO, you've been extremely irresponsible.
It wasn't like I was being irresponsible about anything. Mr. Burrows, this is just a misunderstanding.
I understand that you may have been flustered if things happened out of nowhere, but as a director, shouldn't you have taken care of unexpected matters to fulfill your responsibilities? And yet, you didn't even seem to care what would have happened to the rest of us. You were completely irresponsible.
Just listen to me. I was planning on making up for it later.
Not my problem. You can say whatever you want at this point.
You didn't even care to know the true reason why Melanie decided to submit her letter of resignation. The true reason? I thought she had to go back to her hometown.
It was because I couldn't take your inconsiderate and arrogant demeanor.
That wasn't how I was trying to act, though.
I've gunny-sacked all the negative emotions I had for you, and I decided that I couldn't stay confident to continue respecting you as my boss.
Melanie, I'm truly sorry about this matter.
Oh, Mr. Burrows, this wasn't your fault.
Being in your position, you should have been empathetic and supportive with your team members when they're struggling. Completely unacceptable for you to have cornered her around. You almost made us lose an employee who had a bright future with us. Do you really think I'd be willing to look the other way about this matter? Okay, I'm sorry.
It's already too late to apologize for anything.
Gerald, since it's come to my attention that you're not a fit to take on a leadership role here, I don't trust you any longer. In fact, consider it to be at a negative value.
I hope you regret everything you said to me. There is no such method that will bring back the trust that you destroyed.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
As a result of this incident, Gerald completely lost the trust of the company president. Within the department, it became clear that no one could respect the manager anymore, nor could they believe in or follow his leadership. It was only then that Gerald finally came to understand how his team truly felt. He eventually chose to resign and return to his hometown to care for his aging mother, who now required full-time assistance. Gerald's hometown is a remote mountain village where his family home stands alone in isolation. His main companions are the chickens he keeps, and he now spends his days devoted entirely to caregiving. And so his remaining years quietly unfold. I hope I get to meet a kind man one day, and I'll bring him here one day. Please look forward to that moment, Dad. Oh, excuse me, sir. I think you dropped this. Troublebusters!